Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Once again, everyone. Well, for me, it's morning. And as I was hoping it would have dropped before I went to bed, but obviously it was like late last night. The trailer for Dark Phoenix um, dropped late last night. So I figured before we had to work this morning, let's go ahead and check it out.
You think you can fix me?
Jean, you are not broken.
This is the end, beautiful friend.
The mind is a fragile thing. Takes only the slightest tap to tip it in the wrong direction.
This is the end.
Charles, what did you do?
I had to keep her stable. I protected her.
From the truth? There's another word for that. I came looking for answers.
You feel like you don't belong here. You don't. They can't begin to comprehend what you are.
She's changing.
And what?
You didn't come here looking for answers. You came here looking for permission. Jean. She's all rage, pain, and it's all coming out at once. Jean lost control, but she's still our friend. This is your fault, Charles. The world is on the brink. I'm sorry I didn't stop it sooner.
You're always sorry, Charles, and there's always a speech, and nobody cares.
There's still hope. Don't do this.
The right to fear me.
I've seen evil. And I'm looking at it now.
Okay, we're just going to watch that again so I can try to get that right.
You think you can fix me?
Jean, you are not broken.
This is the end, beautiful friend.
The mind is a fragile thing. Takes only the slightest tap to tip it in the wrong direction.
This is the end.
Charles, what did you do?
I had to keep her stable. I protected her.
From the truth? There's another word for that. I came looking for answers.
You feel like you don't belong here. You don't. They can't begin to comprehend what you are.
She's changing.
And what?
You didn't come here looking for answers. You came here looking for permission. Jean. She's all rage, pain, and it's all coming out at once. Jean lost control, but she's still our friend. This is your fault, Charles. The world is on the brink. I'm sorry I didn't stop it sooner.
You're always sorry, Charles, and there's always a speech, and nobody cares.
There's still hope. Don't do this.
The right to fear me.
I've seen evil. And I'm looking at it now.
February 14th, so Valentine's Day. Cool. Um, hmm. Alright, so, I don't know, like I said, that definitely have to watch a couple more times again and, like, slowly look at, certain frames, or I know some people do breakdowns, so be interested to look at some of those, because it was like a quick succession of flashes. I mean, from what we get, it seems like there's, well, of course, it's not the traditional origin of Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, comic wise. The whole thing of space station, Jean trying to save everybody, and being bonded or replaced, depending on how you look at it, with the Phoenix Force, and all that. Then being Phoenix, and then becoming Dark Phoenix after being tempted by the Hellfire Club, yada yada yada. Looks, I don't know, because even from that, it's hard to say. It doesn't even look like it's as much like from the ultimate version, where it's just, again, Jean is just this ultra powerful telepath, and telekinetic, that she has, who kind of develops a split personality, and Charles has put these blocks and whatnot to help control. So, I I don't know if that's the angle they're going to take, because, as he says, he had to, around put it, more or less hide certain things, or help protect her from the truth, to which Mystique says there's a word for that: lie. I mean, she may have been another word, but lie. And I guess maybe with everything else happening, those blocks, those lies, if you will, they come to a head. So I guess it looks like she seeks out Magneto, kind of like, and not that I even want to reference The Last Stand, the travesty. I mean, there's, again, like many movies that I didn't really care for. The Last Stand wasn't god awful, but it was getting pretty close to it. I mean, just wet bread. Yeah, that's a whole other tangent. Excuse me. But whereas even in that, once Jean became Dark Phoenix in The Last Stand, for instance, then she sought out Magneto and yada 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 to join him or whatever. Whereas in this, when Sophie Turner looks at, seeks out Magneto, Michael Fassbender, there's a line, that he says, it's like, you're not looking for answers, you're looking for permission. And I think that's more, she's looking for a reason for her to be who she's becoming, this force of evil of nature, force of nature, but, as Magneto says, I've seen evil and I see it now. So, yeah, but, I mean, we did see that one scene, it looked like, of the Blackbird going into space, so maybe they'll still have some of that, because this looks like it's mainly Earthbound. Maybe it'll just be a quick little something, quick little nod to the lore. And then gotta get ready to leave. And yeah, so there are a lot of questions from watching that. Again, knowing the various interpretations of the Phoenix and Dark Phoenix saga, again, be it from the original cartoons, of course, which I have the trade paperback. Cartoon from the original comics, which I have the trade paperback. The 90s series, which is excellent. As far as a cartoon series, X-Men. And like I said, the Ultimate X-Men storyline from the comics. So, and The Last Stand. So, anyways, it'll be interesting to see where this movie goes. I mean, especially after the curiosity of it being delayed and all the reshoots and stuff, which New Mutants has as well. So, yeah. Anyways, as always, feel free to share, subscribe, hopefully like, not dislike. And let me know, are you looking forward to Dark Phoenix? Which, I mean, I'm looking forward to it no matter what, because it's X-Men. I love X-Men. And more than not, they've been great movies. So, let me know your thoughts on Dark Phoenix, my video, my content, and any other information you gleaned from the trailer or ideas, suggestion in general. As always, thanks for watching.